being a mom, I knew that how I handled things, if my coping mechanism is to hide and vape and drink a lot or smoke or anything like that to cope with life and stress, then I knew that that's what she was going to do. I do think that there are boundaries and limits to those things, because like I've said, there has been times where I've been in pain or I've been incredibly in my head and I just can't get out. Then there's been times where I've taken an edible, or like if I'm going to be around certain people that I know that I cannot keep my vibration up while I was like learning and stuff like that, then I took one too, so that I could make the experience better for everyone, because it was a high vibrational goofy experience instead of a low one. And like sometimes like I like to, or in the past, like I make like weed potato breakfast and I made weed tacos once. Those were good. But before, when I did it a lot, and it really crumbled my life because I didn't have boundaries with it. And the universe will let you know when we are abusing things. And so if we do use things, and that was the thing too, is I got rewarded if I was in a certain mood, and let's say I did have to take one because there was a death yesterday, and the next day I just needed to get out of my head, go do something and get out of my head, but my head would still be there, or someone did something to me, then yeah, if I couldn't get it out myself, then I would have a bite of edible and write down how my mood changed, what I did, how the goofy things that I said, the lightness that I felt, the difference and stuff, so that the next time, so as I'm going through life, I have to do that less and less, because I'm remembering, and that helped me remember who I am when I'm not in my head, who I was when I wasn't thinking about the stress of life, like when I was young, who I was before I felt pain. And so I wrote all of those things down and used it as leverage to get myself to be that person without it, and on a daily basis. It wasn't a linear thing, but using things like that is a tool, is okay, like as a tool. But it's when we abuse things like that is when it desecrates our life, right? Like, just have limits with anything. There's always balance. Balance is beautiful. You just need a little bit of pizzazz to everything, right? You can't be all good or all bad. You can't be perfect, but you can't be imperfect all the time either. Like, people can't just base one thing and make it one thing forever, right? You made a mistake. You're not a mistake for the rest of your life. You're not that mistake.